For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Nelson Mandela. A name to reckon with in the freedom movement, Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, popularly known as Nelson Mandela, was the first president of South Africa to be elected from 1994 to 1999 in a fully representative democratic election. Born on 18 July 1918, the foster son of a Tembu chief, Mandela was raised in the traditional, tribal culture of his ancestors, but at an early age learned about color discrimination, apartheid, which emerged as one of the most powerful and effective systems of oppression ever conceived. His early years were that of an impoverished student and law clerk in Johannesburg. His slow political awakening led to the rebirth of a stagnant ANC, a black liberation group that opposed South Africa's white minority government and apartheid, and the formation of its youth league in the 1950s. Mandela was initially opposed to vehemence, but after the execution of unarmed black South Africans in 1962, he began advocating acts of sabotage against the government. The same year he was taken, and following the notorious Rivonia trial of 1964, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. There he began his 27-year stay in prison on Robben Island. The 400-year-old prison is now a museum. During his imprisonment, Mandela became a symbol of the anti-apartheid movement among South Africa's black population and among the international community that opposed apartheid. 3 years after his release, South Africans of all races were allowed to vote for the first time in a national election. They selected Mandela as their president, giving him 62% of the vote. The same person who was once a symbol of black resistance in South Africa later eventually became the nation's first black president. He led his party in the negotiations that led to multiracial democracy in 1994. As president from 1994 to 1999, he frequently gave priority to reconciliation. Mandela's government was praised for its treatment of South Africa's white minorities that produced, at last, a free, multiracial democracy in South Africa. Mandela became the oldest elected president of South Africa when he took office at the age of 75 in 1994. He decided not to stand for a second term and retired in 1999, to be succeeded by Thabo Mbeki. In July 2001, Mandela was diagnosed and treated for prostate ailment. He was treated with a 7-week course of radiation. In June 2004, at the age of 85, Mandela announced that he would be retiring from public life. His health had been declining, and he wanted to enjoy more time with his family. He has appeared in public less often and has been less vocal on topical issues. Mandela passed away at the age of 95 on 5 December 2013 in Johannesburg. He is revered everywhere as a vital force in the fight for human rights and racial equality.